afternoon. Afternoon, Mr. President.
Well, this is Mr. Ramos-Horta, who is the leader of the Revolutionary Front for the Total Liberation of East Timor, Fratelli. He is their external leader. And I have next to him Mr. Guterres, also one of the leaders of Fratelli, who has been representing this organization in Mozambique. He has been stationed in Mozambique, but he has now shifted to South Africa. I thought I should brief them on the discussion I heard with President Suharto of Indonesia in regard to East Timor, as well as the discussion I heard with the leader of Fratelli, Sanana Gusmao, who is in prison in Jakarta. Now, it must not be regarded that I'm now deciding to negotiate in regard to East Timor. Our boss and the man to whom I report is Kofi Annan, the Secretary General of the United Nations. I have briefed him on my discussions with President Suharto and Mr. Gusmao, and I also informed him that I'll be seeing Mr. Horta as well as the President of Portugal, hopefully next week, to brief him also about my discussions. I also hope to be able to see various leaders from East Timor, both inside and outside East Timor. And I'm doing this just as an aid to the Secretary General of the United Nations, for whom we have the highest regard, and we would like to assist him in the difficult task that he's facing. As you know, he is not only concerned with East Timor, he is concerned with the problems of the entire world. And we have offered our assistance to him. And because of the sensitivity of this issue, I would appeal to the press that we shouldn't go into details. There is the leadership of Fratelli. It is not correct that they should hear from the mass media on my discussions with President Suharto and Mr. Gusmao, as well as Mr. Horta and Mr. Guterres. And I hope that in whatever questions you put, you will respect the confidentiality, because if the discussion, this initiative is going to succeed, the element of confidentiality must be maintained. Otherwise, parties, will be reluctant to discuss as freely as they are required in dealing with a matter of this nature. I'm sure Mr. Horta would like to say something.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Comrade President. Myself and Mr. José Luís Guterres, we both came here at the invitation of the President. We are very grateful for this opportunity. This is my second meeting with the President. First time I was here in September last year. I was largely an unknown entity, and yet the President, in spite of his busy schedule, was gracious to welcome me at his home in Johannesburg. And the President was very kind in inviting me this time with my colleague to brief us on the President's discussion in Jakarta, both with the Indonesian President and the resistance leader, Sanana Gusmao. We reiterated to the President our deepest respect for the President, for his moral authority, and whatever South Africa can contribute in enhancing the mandate of the UN Secretary General, Mr. Kofi Annan, who is doing an outstanding job in the dialogue involving Portugal, Indonesia, and ourselves. Whatever help, whatever contribution the President can do will be deeply appreciated by not only by the East Timorese, but also by the entire international community. And I believe personally that President Mandela can really make a difference in this entire process. There is a common ground. The common ground for everybody, and I believe for Indonesia as well, is that everybody wants peace. Everybody wants tranquility. Then how are we going to proceed to achieve that? That is what we are here to discuss with the President, to tell the President our total willingness to cooperate with the President, to continue to cooperate with the Secretary General in his efforts to move forward the dialogue process.